He said it to me an hour ago. No, Z.
No, I'm not saying Z.
1, 2, 3, Z!
Week 3 recap between the Killer Z's and U.S. Marshals. This game was played on Memorial Field 1. And let's see some of the highlights, starting with the top of the 7th with 1 out. Up steps Stephen Batesh, first baseman, rips a base hit up the middle. Next batter, power hitting Labo comes up. It is going, no, it is just a pop-up, and Labo makes the second out of the inning. Now Richie, RB, base hit up the middle, Stevie Azer, bobble, gets the force out at second nonetheless. Inning over. And now picking it up in the bottom of the 7th, Albert Levy, sharp line out, and Adam Marshall with a weak pop out. 2 outs and nobody on for youngster Erwin Cohen. Erwin Cohen grounded. Looks like we're going to extra innings. No, a horrible throw by Jason Sultan. Couldn't handle it by Labo. Next up, his big brother Abe Cohen, the Bash brother, gets a stand-up double. Then on second and third for good old reliable Dude Braca. Up steps David Braca, the lefty with that pure lefty swing. Up the middle, 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and the U.S. Marshals win in the bottom of the 7th.
I had Ali Marshall on deck, so I knew he had to come to me. I'll tell you, it's a thrill, especially off Ike UD. But what a great game. It's a pleasure.
And let's go down to Bobby Marabia, who met up with Steve Kornman after the game.
All right, we're here with Steve Kornman, catcher for the Killer Z's too. Steve, tough, heartbreaking loss in the bottom of the 7th. 3-1 lead.
We had 2 outs. Then they started the rally. The kid, the other catcher, Erwin Cohen. I used to coach him in basketball. He was a little chubby kid. Now he grew up to be a good catcher. But it's heartbreaking loss. Ike pitched great. Team played good, except we got to score more runs than 3 against Ali's team. They're a very good hitting team. We'll come back in the second game. I guarantee it. We're going to rip them apart now.
What happened?
That's all we got to do, play small ball, all right? We made all the plays. I made some bad pitches. Whatever happened. Let's get the split. Let's get out of here with a win, okay? That's all.
And we pick up game 2 with lefty Sonny Shalom ripping a single, 1 out. In the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 2 runs, Jason Sultan, then a ground ball to Dash right through his legs. Error number 1 of the inning. Next batter, ground ball to Braca, screened by Sonny Shalom right through his legs, scoring a run and putting runners on second and third. Now let's watch this pitch by pitch to the next batter, Avi Dweck, who stepped up with men on second and third. Now let's kick it down to the radio, WYMSL.
Ground ball, touch third for 1, plate to plate, high throw, safe, catcher dropped the ball, run down, out at third base, no, he called him safe, a horrible call at third base, he looked out to me. And now we have a tie game with 2 outs. 47 hitter. He swings, lazy fly ball. Outfielder seems to be there. Oh! He dropped the ball! He dropped the ball on a high pop.
Stephen Batesh, take us through that at-bat.
You know, listen, anything could happen in the game of baseball, and this confirms it right here, right now. You play the game. You got to do. Wherever the ball bounces, it bounces. It's a tough day. We saw Braca miss that ball under his legs. We saw Dash miss a couple. This is what happens. We got a little loud. We got a little crazy. We wanted it a little bit worse, and that was it. That's the bottom line.
Of course, a lot of people are upset with that play at third. Let's see what Mount Saban thought about that controversial play.
Close call at third base on a rundown that the umpire called safe. He appeared out to us. What do you think?
Well, considering that the runner was related to the ump and dating his mother on Mother's Day, he gave him a break today. But, you know, he should have been out. He was standing against the fence. If you rewind the tape, you'll see he should have been out of the baseline.
Right.
Let's rewind that big Sammy Cross that bat. Ground ball Let's stop the tape here. Adam Marshall, third baseman, fields it, touches third. Joe Chira, the runner, going to third, is out. Put a big red X on him. He is out. He should be off the field, which he correctly meanders off the field, but incorrectly leans on the fence. Stop the tape here. Joe Chira, leaning on the fence, should actually be off the field. Now let's see what happens next, because this is where it gets interesting. Joe Chira then runs back to third, where he's out but called safe. All sorts of mayhem on that play. Let's take a walk around the league, where the situation really pounded the eligible Bachelors 15-1 in Game 1, and in Game 2, they beat the situation blanked the Bachelors 7-0.
Give us your thoughts. You just played the eligible bachelorettes. Are they really as bad as they look, or do they have potential?
They're pretty bad, to be honest. But no, they got a couple. It's rough talent over there, you know. It's diamonds in the rough.
Just a lot of no momentum. We don't have momentum. First game we got down, we just let the whole game just unravel on us. We don't put it together. It's not part of my job. I don't bring the team together. In the second game, down 2-0. We're there, 2 outs. Ball goes to third, throws it away at first. Game over, 4-run score, and the rest was history. But I think if we could put everything together as a team, I really think we have something here. I think they have a lot of individual talent, but it's not collective talent. We got to just put it all together. That's the bottom line.
Over on Memorial 3, Maurice's Pieces took a sweep, 9-5 over the Jersey Shore, and then 2-1 in a much tighter affair. Let's take a walk over to Meadowbrook, where Insane won Game 1 7-3, but were unable to close the deal for the sweep as they fell in Game 2 by the score of 9-3. And signing off, this has been NRJ for WYMSL, sponsored by RBI. Come back next week.